Hi guys, hello. So this time for this video, you're going to learn about the conversion of measures for temperature. Okay, and before that, we define first what temperature is. So when we say temperature, it's the degree of hotness and coldness of an object. At familiar tayo sa units of measure dyan. Gumagamit tayo ng Celsius, Fahrenheit, and the third one is Kelvin. So our focus will be the conversion process only, the conversion. So let's start. Okay, so as we do the conversion, we use the formulas in converting such unit of measure for temperature. So the first is the Celsius to Fahrenheit. We have degree Fahrenheit equals 9/5 degree Celsius plus 32. Or degree Fahrenheit equals 1.8 degree Celsius plus 32. Okay, so ang katotohanan, alam ng iba yung formulas, kabisado nila, pero hindi nila alam paano gamitin ang formula. So start tayo dito. Pag sinabing 9/5 times degree Celsius, ibig sabihin, we do multiplication first before adding to 32. Ang common mistake dyan ay ina-add mo na yung 32 bago minumultiply by 9/5. Mali. So, dapat i-multiply natin by 9/5, then i-add yung product sa 32. Now, kung nagtataka kayo, bakit dalawa yan? Si 1.8 ay equivalent din kay 9/5 pag dinivide mo yung 9 by 5. Etong una ay applicable or mas madaling gamitin kung ang given measure ng temperature ay divisible by 5. Mas madaling mag-compute kasi. Okay? Sunod naman ay Fahrenheit to Celsius. We use the formula Fahrenheit minus 32 then multiplied by 5/9 or Fahrenheit minus 32 divided by 1.8. Sa dalawa, mas laging ginagamit itong una. So ito yung gagamitin natin. And yung pangatlo naman, Celsius to Kelvin, ang requirement niya dapat ang measure ay nasa Celsius bago tayo mag-add ng 273. So kung Fahrenheit siya, convert muna natin siya sa Celsius and then to Kelvin. Okay? So simulan na natin. Now, so para meron tayong marami-raming space, move natin yan at ito yung given. Okay. So yung una, we convert 35 degrees Fahrenheit as Celsius to Fahrenheit. So gagamitin natin yung unang formula. We have to substitute. We have 9/5 multiplied by the given measure for Celsius. It's 35. And then we add 32. Okay, now bakit yun ang ginamit natin? So yung 35 kasi ay divisible by 5. So mas madaling gamitin yung first. Okay, though pwede rin naman tong pangalawa, parehas pa rin makukuha mo. So makakancel natin yung 35 and 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. And then this is 1. So 9 times 7 is 63. Added to 32, there you have 95. And affix the unit of measure degrees Fahrenheit. So we have 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So we write that one here. That's it. Now, in number 2 naman, we have to convert 122 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. So ito naman gagamitin natin. So by substitution, we have to write 5/9 first and then 122 minus 32. So 122 minus 32 is 90. And 90 is divisible by 9, so pwedeng ma-cancel. Magiging 10 and then 1. 5 times 10 is 50. There you have 50 degrees Celsius. So we write that one in the first blank there. Tapos, i-convert sa Kelvin. Since 50 Celsius is a Celsius temperature already, we just add 273 to it. So, dito natin isulat. 273 added to 50 vertical. Mas madali, no? So, we have 3 here. 12, carry 1. We have 3. So, we have 323 degrees Kelvin. So, we write 3, 2, 3. And that's it for the measures for temperature. The next one is measures for time. So, maraming conversion factors tayo dyan, pero lahat yan, halos lahat yan, familiar sa inyo, except for the 2 weeks equals 1 fortnight and the 20 years in a score. Okay? So, kahit wala tayong kopya niyan, dahil madalas gamitin, magagawa natin, ma-recall yung conversion factors. So, let's start. Okay, so we have here 48 fortnights to be converted into weeks. Oh, sorry, I missed T here and the T here. It's fortnight. Okay, weeks and days. So, yung process natin as we do the English to English conversion, we have 48 fortnights. And then our conversion factor to use here is the fortnight to weeks. There are 2 weeks in a fortnight. So we have a fortnight. And we canceled out the unit fortnight. Natitira ang weeks. So we have 96 weeks. So we write 96 here. Tapos 96 weeks to days. So pwedeng diretso rin yan. Tuloy natin yan. So makakancel out dapat yung week. So 1 week sa baba. 7 days in a week. We canceled out unit of measure weeks and then 96 multiplied by 7. So yung best friend ulit natin na calculator. 96 multiplied by 7 is 672. So we have 672 days. We write that one in the next block, 672. And there you have it. Now, in number 2, we have to convert 20 scores into century. Pero wala tayong scores to century na conversion. Now, what if gusto mo i-convert ng diretso, scores to century? Anong gagawin natin? Pwede tayong makakuha ng derived conversion factors mula dito. Balikan natin, 'di ba? 20 years equals a score and a century has 100 years or is equivalent to 100 years. Since pareho silang pwedeng i-convert ng years, then there must be a relationship between scores and century. So, ilang 20 meron sa 100? Yes, 5. So, pwede nating gawin, no, sulat muna natin yung given, 20 score, pwede nating ilagay dyan yung conversion factor natin na na-derive na merong 5 scores in a century. Yan, ulitin ko, paano naging 5 scores in a century? Ang isang score ay 20 years, ang isang century ay 100 years. Since parehas silang pwede i-convert ng years, then may relationship sa dalawa rin. Ilang 20s meron sa 100? 5. So, ito na yung conversion factor natin. And since we're done with that, cancel na natin yung scores. 20 divided by 5 is 4. There you have 4 centuries. Okay? So, we write 4 here. Pagdating naman dito sa years to millennia, ilang years meron sa isang millennium? Yes, 1,000. So we just have to divide this by 1,000 and we have 1.5 millennia. Same thing here. A year has 12 months, 18 to. So may 6 pa na sobra. 6 is what part of 12? It's half. So we could write 1.5 or 1.5. Either of the two forms will do. Okay, so that's it for the time, and we proceed to the next one. The next one is measures for angle. So let's first define what angle is. So sabi dyan, angle is the union of two non-collinear rays with a common endpoint known as the vertex. So para mas maintindihan natin, let's have the figure. Okay, there you have it. So isang ray blue, the other ray red. As you can see, they both start from the same point and we call that as vertex. Okay. Now, before we proceed to the conversion, dito muna tayo sa angle. So, suppose we mark this point as B and then magmamark tayo sa ray na to, ito, it's A, and then mark tayo dito as C. Okay, so we now have the mark points A, B, and C. This angle can be named in 3 ways. 1, using 3 letters and make sure that the middle letter is the vertex. So you can have angle A, B, C. Or if you want to start from C, angle C, B, A. That's 1. Sunod, you may also use a single letter but make sure it's the vertex. So since B is the vertex, we write angle B. And the last one is in the event na may number dyan, suppose 1, we name this angle as angle 1. And so that's the different ways of naming the given angle as shown in the figure at the left side. Okay? Pero sabi nga natin, ang goal natin is to do the conversion. So let's proceed to the conversion. Okay, there you have it. So, in our conversion for measures for angle, we only have two units, and that's degrees and radians. So, degrees with the small circle on the upper right corner, and the radians with the pi. So, we just have to convert one unit to another. And we only have one conversion factor to use. Pi equals 180 degrees. So we forget about the pi equals 3.14 muna kasi we will be sticking to this equivalence. So let's continue. Yan. So we have the conversion factor here and the given. So we have to convert 4 pi over 3 into degrees. So sulat natin yung given, 4 pi over 3. At take note, kailangan nating ma-convert, ma-cancel out yung pi. So if we write here, this one on our solution, we put or we write the pi on the denominator and the 180 degrees sa taas. We canceled out pi, and then 180 is divisible by 3, you have 60. We multiply what's left on the numerator, and you'll get 240 degrees. So you write 240 here. Okay? And number 2 naman, we have 60 degrees. 60 degrees to be converted into radians. So, baliktad naman. This is you have pi here and 180 here. So, cancel the degree sign. 60 and 180 divisible by 60, 1 yan, and then ito ay 3. Multiply the numerators, 1 and pi, that's pi, and then over 3. Pwede rin siyang 1/3 pi, pero mas madalas gamitin yung pi over 3. Okay. And the last but not the least is 2 pi. So we all know that pi is 180 times 2. There you have 360. So that's it for the measures for angles. So I hope that you learned something from this video lesson and look forward to more video lessons in measurement. So goodbye and thank you.